Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh Haddad, how are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, very good. Jazakallah khair.
Wa iyak. First of all, I would like to welcome you in Holland and at the SMEA.
Jazakallah khair.
We hope your stay was pleasant until now, and we ask Allah to preserve you.
Ameen, Jazakallah khair.
I'm gonna interview you now and ask you several questions, inshallah. Maybe you can clarify some things, and maybe you can answer some questions for the public and
Inshallah.
make things more clear, inshallah.
Inshallah.
You have visited the Netherlands a number of times, and you're traveling back soon to the UK. How did you find this visit to the Netherlands, especially since it was a bit different from the previous times that you have visited us?
Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Of course, as you said, this visit was a bit different. And I was not expecting the media hysteria that took place during this visit. And I knew that there will be something, but I was not expecting it to be like this at all. And you know, in the airport, it was, subhanAllah, strange. Even I read it yesterday in one of the website, I think a magazine or a newspaper, where they said that a small army of journalists, photographers, and others were receiving Sheikh Haitham Al Haddad, the extremist clerk, in the airport. And that was true. The minute I left the exit of the hall, I guess more than 25 camera men came around me.
Is that shocking for you?
No, in the beginning, and I don't want them to just come all of a sudden, so I was saying, just hold on for maybe 1 second. And then I came forward because I didn't want them to take negative photos of me. Yes. So maybe just for maybe 1 second, I said, wait a minute, and then when they jumped around me and they start photographing me and recording me, and then they started to pose questions. So I came forward, and alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Jalla wa Ala, I managed to handle them very well. They asked me all sorts of questions that you can imagine. And I think we stayed in the airport for around 40 minutes. It was like a proper interview.
Yes.
They told me, one of the questions they asked me, and have you expected this? I said, no, of course not. I was not expecting it at all. And they said, so what is your reaction? And one of them said, are you happy? I said, happy of what? That the media is chasing me? I'm not fan of media. I'm not a big celebrity. I'm just an ordinary person. I'm just an ordinary Muslim. Why is this media creating this big hysteria, big row around me? I don't know. And it is not good for a Muslim to look for fame and to look to be known. You know, the uncle of Al-Imam Ahmad, he said, one time I visited Al-Imam Ahmad and I found him sad. So I said to him, why are you sad? So he responded to his uncle by saying, I wish if I am not known. I wish if I am not known. This how people should be. Bishr ibn al-Harith, he said, hide your good deeds as you hide your bad deeds. Imam Shafi'i,
No.
I know, but just for people to benefit. Imam Shafi'i, he said, I wish if people relate or take this knowledge from me and do not attribute anything from it to me. But anyway, as it happened, and everyone was talking about me, everyone was trying to interview me, I received just before I landed, just the 2 days before I landed in Holland, I received maybe more than 15 requests, or 10 maybe, more than 10 requests to carry interviews. And subhanallah, my son fell down and his arm was broken. And I took him to the hospital. When I took him to the hospital, I received, I don't want to mention the name, from a radio station. They wanted to interview me. So I told them that my son he fell down. I don't mind in giving any interview, but I'm going to the hospital. They said, okay, sorry. Then maybe within half an hour, because they wanted to be the first to interview me, yes, they rang me again and they said, please, can we interview you over the phone? Just give us 5 minutes. So I gave them anyway 5 minutes. Then in OS, then other channels, they contacted me. Why is this? This is really very problematic, because it means that the media is looking for a good hunt, and they like this hype, media hype.
Yes.
And they are looking for any negative thing about Islam and Muslims, because this is what attracts people. And that's why I haven't seen much fair media coverage, whether before my visit or after my visit. And none of the media have said, let us investigate whether what he said is true or not. All of them quoted one, it seems, a Zionist person here, or blogger, who quoted another Zionist person who knows for his Islamophobic tendency in England. And all of them quoted this. What shocked me more is that the parliament, the Dutch parliament,
yes,
discussed my visit. Why?
Without investigating.
No, forget about investigation, but imagine the parliament of a country is discussing a visit of a single person.
Yes.
What does that mean? This is crazy. This is out of imagination. Let alone that the process was not the best process. They did not investigate and so on. And I really appreciate the decision taken by the justice minister, who said that they don't have solid ground to ban me from entering or landing in the Netherlands. He is a British citizen, European citizen, and unless there is a legal ground, strong legal, clear ground, otherwise they wouldn't ban me, and I landed there.